class. This class is going to be a gentle class and a grounding class to bring yourself here to this moment, to calm down your mind. I'm going to give a lot indications about the breath to remember you to breathe during the practice and to be aware of your sensations when you do some poses. We are going to stay for a little in some of them, but it's going to be gentle. So grab 2 blocks if you have, or just one. If you don't have, maybe it's useful to have a book with the same size and with the same heart as the block. And let's start. Let's put the blocks now on the sides and let's start to lay down in Shavasana. So just lay down and relax all the body. Relax the face, your the expressions of the face. Relax the forehead, the eyelids. Let your feet relax completely, the hands, the arms, all the legs. And just take a moment here to feel this connection with the earth beneath you. See how it feels to be supported by the earth. Feel yourself really close to the earth. Feel this contact between your body and the surface that you are laying down. And start to notice your sensations, your physical sensations. See if you are holding any tension in any part of your body. Allow yourself to relax deeper and deeper, but with presence, we are not going to fall asleep. And allow yourself to take a big, deep breath in and breath out through the mouth. Another one. Maybe it's the first breath that you allow today, allow to breathe with this lengthen. So just enjoy this first conscious breath, maybe. And every time you exhale, release the air through the mouth and release the tensions in your body. But also release the mental tension, the worries, the things that you have to do afterwards, the things that you have done. Just release all that. Continue with deep breaths. And let's just bring the knees now up towards the sky. Now let's stretch the arms behind you, stretch really long here. And then bring the knees towards the chest and hug here your knees. Squeeze a little bit and massage your back by bringing movements side to side, gentle movements. Feel the back. And now bring your hands to your knees and circular movement with your heels outside. Connect with the breath, inhale and exhale out. Feel your hips. And then in the other direction, so circle inwards. Last one. And then left foot on the floor, stretch the right leg. Here interlace the hands on your leg and you can grab your thigh or your calf and just push gently towards you, flex the foot. Relax the shoulders. Till your lower back is supported on the floor. And now move your feet, circles. Observe the muscles that you are using, the joints. And then other direction. And now with this foot, cross on your other leg. And here just press gently this knee against you. And now let's lift the left foot, release the hands on the floor, and it's like active stretch here. So push this knee, the left knee towards you and the right knee against you. Feel the engagement of your legs. And now place the left foot on the floor and let's lift the hips here. Keep your hips level, so don't lower the right hip, keep the right hip on the same level as the left. Stay. And keep the hips high. Just lift the right leg. Keep the right leg bent. And now if you want, stretch. Hold. And then place the right foot on the floor. Lift a little bit more the hips. And slowly, vertebra by vertebra, coming down. Until you feel the sacrum, the lower part of your back on the floor. So let's do the same on the other leg. So cross the left ankle on the right leg and push with the left hand, the left thigh against you. Gentle. And then release the hands. right foot up and active stretch here. Push the right knee towards you and the other leg in the opposite direction. Feel the muscles working. Keep yourself here in your practice. And then right foot on the floor, and let's lift the hips here. Same, keep both hips level. Feel the stretch on the left hip. Feel the engagement of your legs. And breathe. And now lift the left leg. Keep it bended or stretch and hold. 1, 2, and 3. Place the foot on the floor. Lift a little bit more the hips. Hold here. Feel your breath on your belly. See the movements. And then bring both arms to the top of the mat and slowly, vertebra by vertebra, the sacrum is the last part touching the floor. Don't be on a rush. Going down. So this nice sensation on your back stretching. And when we are completely on the ground, stretch both legs. Interlace the fingers, palms facing the top of the mat, and stretch here. Allow your belly button go a little bit inwards. Feel the space on your rib cage, between the rib cage and the abdomen. Breathe here and exhale. And release the arms and turn to one side, can be to the left. And with the help of your hands, gently come to a tabletop position. And hands align with the shoulders and knees align with your hips. Find a long spine. And let's just start to inhale and open the chest here. And exhale, bring the belly button in and round the spine. Again, don't be on a rush and just follow the rhythm of your breath. Inhale to open. Collarbone, it's really open. And exhale to round the spine. More 3. We always have a tendency to rush, to be on a rush, and in this practice we allow ourselves to just enjoy every part of the movement, to be really, really present. Last one. And then come back to a neutral position again. Take your toes under and lift your knees, lift your knees a little bit off the ground. And belly button in, engage your core. And from here, stretch the right leg and stretch the left leg and keep the hips at the same level of your whole body. Breathe here. 3 more breaths. And if you are used to, just keep a nasal breathing. When you finish, just bring both knees to the floor, bend the elbows to slowly come to the floor. Release your toes. Forehead on the mat and shoulders away from the ears. Roll your shoulders away from the ears. Inhale and lift the chest just a little bit. Look in front but down to keep your neck straight. And exhale, coming down. Take your toes, press your hands against the mat and open the knees, relax your toes and just sit on your heels. Child's pose. Walk your hands forward but keep pressing the glutes towards your heels. Take three deep breaths here. Inhale and exhale. If you are familiar with Ujjayi breaths, is this kind of breath that you contract a little bit the throat, tap into it. If not, just keep a nasal breathing and long breaths. And then look to your hands and walk the hands back. Knees align again with the hips. Take your toes, sit on your toes. And keep all the body here, align with the hips. Inhale and lift your arms here. Interlace your fingers and just stretch here. I know that can be painful a little bit because you are not used to stretch the toes and the soles of the feet. And if it's unbearable for you, if you cannot handle, just release a little bit. And then bring yourself forward, hands forward, and start to lift here the hips. Small downward facing dog is not the downward facing dog yet. And hands walk back, feet hips distance, and grab your elbows here. Bend as much as you need the knees and feel the spine stretching. Two more breaths here. And then release the hands on the mat and walk with your hands forward, a little bit more forward, further, and just bend one leg at a time. Feel your hips here, feel your knees, your ankles. Just move in a way that feels good to your body right now. And eventually find stillness in this pose. You do need to touch your heels on the floor, and you don't need to keep your legs straight. Focus on staying with this lengthen on the spine, on pressing the hands in front, pressing the tailbone up, and look to your belly button to keep your neck long. Be aware of your shoulders. See if you can Create space between the shoulders and the ears to gain space between the shoulders blades. 3 more breaths here. And then just look to your hands, bend the knees, and start to walk small steps towards the front of the mat, towards your hands. When you arrive close to the hands, inhale and lengthen the spine and bring the hands to your legs. Exhale and fold here. Both hands on the floor, palms on the floor, 2 steps back to come back to a high plank. All the body in the same level and look a little bit forward. Place the knees on the floor, bend your elbows. If you want, you can also be without the knees. Elbows bend close to you and slowly come down to the floor. Release your toes. Inhale and lift the chest. If you are okay with your lower back, just lift a little bit more the chest. And shoulders away from the ears. And the chest wants to come further than your shoulders. And keep your legs active. And open the knees and sit on your heels again. Stay here, mark 3 breaths. Take this pose to come back to you, come back maybe to an intention that you want to settle or remember why you are practice today, what you want for your day today. Just keep this on mind when you stop. This direction. And then walk with your hands back, knees together or closer. Take your toes. We are coming again here. Another option is stay here with your hands on the floor. It's a little bit less intense. If you are okay, just come back to the same position that we did before. Remember to keep your spine aligned with the rest of your body. Sometimes we do like this. No, keep your body aligned. And inhale, bring your arms up. Interlace the fingers and stretch here. Keep your ribs in. Three more breaths. Release the arms when you finish your breaths. Hands in front of you. Lift your hips, a small downward facing dog, a closer one. And walk your hands back to your feet. Inhale and lengthen the spine. And exhale, fold. Okay, walk the hands forward now a little bit more to come back to downward facing dog and feet together in the middle. Inhale and bring the right leg up, hips parallel with the floor. Bend this leg and bring the foot between the hands. Place the left knee on the floor. Inhale and bring the arms up. And keep your hips also up. and keep this knee aligned with the heel. Shoulders away from the ears and stay 2 breaths here. And now walk this foot a little bit forward and sink your hips down and look up if it's possible for you. 2 more breaths. Release the hands. And this is the moment that maybe you'll need 2 blocks. See? And start to stretch here. And with the blocks, it's going to be like this. So this hip is going down. The blocks are here to support you if you don't reach the floor. And keep your chest open. So don't round the spine here. The goal is not going like this. Just keep the spine long. It's just to feel the stretch on the back of the leg. Keep breathing. More 2. And then bend the leg. Bring the blocks to the sides and hands on the floor. And let's come back to plank position. Option to bring the knees to the floor or not. And coming down slowly. Inhale to cobra. And exhale, push your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Feet together in this downward facing dog. Inhale and lift the left leg up. Bend this knee and bring the foot between the hands. Place the right knee on the floor. Make sure this connection, the line between the knee and the heel. Inhale and lift the arms here without sinking now. It's just bring the belly button in, the hips up and stay. Shoulders blades relax, shoulders relax. 2 more breaths. And then adjust here a little bit so you can move the back leg a little bit down and sink your hips now. Inhale and lift your arms, look up, chest up. And both hands come to the sides of the foot and then walk. If you need the blocks, go grab them and walk the hands a little bit back. Left hip lower and feel the stretch on this leg. Open the chest and stay. Three more breaths. And on the next one, just bring the hands in front, lift the back knee and pass to a plank position. Come down on your exhalation. Inhale to lift the chest and open the knees and child's pose. And stay. Look ahead, look to your hands and lift the hips, knees to get more together and just lift the hips here, down facing dog. Start to walk the hands towards the feet and feet wider than the hips and toes pointing a little bit outside. Squat here. And if you cannot go as deep, doesn't matter, stay a little bit more up. If your heels doesn't touch the floor, maybe you can fold like this, fold the mat. If you need more, you can place also the blocks. Just adjust here the pose. And if it's too much for you, you can also place a block beneath the glutes. So from here, just stretch the left arm like inside. I'm going to turn. And open the right arm towards the sky. Important here to not do this with your knee. That's why the hand is here. The arm is here. And look to the right hand. And then switch to the other side, so stretch the right arm and the left arm towards the sky. And coming back to the center, bring the hands on your chest and the elbows gently pressing inside of your knees. Long spine. If you want, close your eyes for a moment. 3 breaths here. And open the eyes if they are closed. And sorry, I was just checking if the microphone is on. And lift the hips here. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale and fold. Let's bend the knees and come down to the floor. And let's bring a block closer to you and going down towards the floor. Feet closer to you also. And inhale and lift the hips again. Interlace the fingers beneath you and squeeze the shoulders blades to lift a little bit more the hips. Let's stay here, 5 breaths. and then release the hands. Bring the hands again also to the back of the mat and start to slowly going down towards the mat. And from here, when you arrive to the mat, just bring the knees again to your chest and hug the knees. And bring the knees in a 90 degrees angle. And then just bring the block here on your thighs, or the book, or if you don't have, just pressing the thighs and gently pressing the hands against the block. Keep the lower back all connected on the floor. And feel the activation on your core. Stay. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And place the block to one side. Stretch the right leg up. Stretch the left leg up. Flex the foot. Lower back is on the floor. Let's stay for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring the left leg down and bend the right leg. Bring the knee to you a bit on the side. And with the other hand, let's grab the outside of the knee and gentle bringing the knee to the left side as you open the right arm to the opposite side, and you can look to the right hand. Lay down, twist. And coming back to the center. Switch the legs. So left leg now close to you, a bit on the side. And with the right hand outside of your knee, bring this knee to your right side and stretch the left arm, both shoulders on the floor. And look in the direction of the left hand. And coming back, squeeze again both knees towards you. We are almost finished. And the last position, you can go to Shavasana, or you can do Shavasana in this position here, that feet are together and knees apart. And if you have both blocks, you can place underneath like lower, high, or a bit higher. And you can stay here with more support. Choose what works best for you, and you can start also in this position. Then if you want to release, you can just stretch the legs. So let's just relax the arms alongside of your body and bring your attention to your breaths and to this part of your body, your abdomen, that is the physical and the energetic center of your body. Is really an important part. If you want, you can place one hand there. Where are most of the organs? So this part is really vital, is really a powerhouse. So let's close the eyes and just feel here this part of your body. And let's try to connect the breath with the breath, and let's send the breath there as you inhale. Expand the belly as a balloon. And exhale, let your navel going down towards the spine. Inhale and expand like a balloon. And exhale, relax the muscles there. More 3 times. Stretch the legs now. Relax all the body, let go of this breathing. Feel again this contact really close to the ground, to the earth. Feel grounding here. Feel supported. Feel present in your body. And feel this deep sense of gratitude for being able to move your body the way you move. Thanks to your body now. Let's give thanks also to your breath. That means life. Every breath that you take, find appreciation for that. Let's finish here. Let's bring both hands to the heart. Feel the heartbeats and also giving thanks for each beat. For the blood circulating in your veins and in all your body. Let's take a deep breath in, a deep breath out. Again, a deep breath in, a deep breath out through the mouth. If you need more time here, stay here. Otherwise, just move to one side. Bring your hands to the floor to help you to come back to a sitting pose. Actually, the first sitting pose. Close your eyes and let's take another breath here. Inhale. Exhale out. See how you feel now. Your body, in your mind, which emotion are present. Let's bring both hands to your hearts. Bow in the direction of your heart and again giving thanks for what I've said and for this practice, for this time. Thank you. Namaste. Thank you so much for practice with me. I hope you enjoy it and feel more calm and grounded. And see you next class. And if you have any questions, just send me a message. Any feedback, send me a message. I would like to hear from you.